Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and today I have a brief overview for you of the Sew Stamper by We Are Memory Keepers. And what this is a little mini stamping pad on a handle with interchangeable heads. So as you can see, it actually is two parts. One is this nice ergonomic handle. It's actually hollow, so it's kind of lightweight, but it has a nice place for your hand to rest, your finger to kind of brace up against. It really is beautifully ergonomic. Love that a whole lot. And then the heads just kind of go in at an angle and then click into place. They're a little bit wobbly in there, so don't feel like it has to click firmly. It still will do the job. So then there's this little plastic cap that you can pull back out of the way like so to expose the head and the ink. Now, these all have different color heads, so I thought maybe the inks were different colors, but the answer is no. This is all black ink all the time, just so you know. But anyways, it's fairly easy to use. You just roll with medium pressure and you see this nice dark black image you get. Now I am getting a little bit of ghosting on the wheels. I'm hoping that over time that will, kind of dissipate. But also, you can kind of just, make as many waves as you want. It's pretty easy to use. So, for some reason it's getting a little bit lighter as I'm playing with it. So let me just go back and forth a couple times straight and then apply a little more pressure, and there you see put a little more pressure means the ink will be darker, just so you know. So, and again, then you just have to remember to close the little cap, twist off the head, and you can pop on a new one. So it goes pretty fast. Watch out, it will leave smudges on your fingers. This is a pigment ink to the best of my ability to notice. By the way, notice that this one is wavy. I'm not making it wavy, it's just wavy as it is, which I kind of love. So these are wet initially, and I have been getting smudges on my fingers. As a matter of fact, now's a good time to show you some of my samples. So here's the first one I tried, and you can see here I kind of ran my finger through it and got smudges. But then that made me wonder, could you heat emboss? And the answer is yes. So with this one, I just used some copper embossing powder, and it stayed wet enough to emboss. And then this one, I don't know if you can catch that kind of metallic shine, I used a heat and stick powder and then burnished some mylar backed foils. So yay, we can emboss with these. I love that. I also just kind of played with a piece of plain stationery and then used a bit of glaze pen to color in, and then that kind of got me on another tangent here where I made 3 rows of the daisies and then colored them in with Sakura glaze pens. I thought that would be just what a fun, nice little note card, right? So there are a lot of different patterns to choose from. I'm sure you can go to the website and see them all, but I noticed that a lot of them actually mimic sewing designs. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get the one that does the cross stitch, because I really would have liked that. But there's a blanket stitch, a daisy stitch, a hem stitch, kind of a scallop. This is one we use for knitwear, double lines, and then in addition, like I got, this is like that little circle scribble and a star, and anyways, there's kind of a lot of fun things to choose from. That's kind of the idea of that. So then, because this stayed so wet and I was able to emboss, I was wondering how it would do if I actually added some spray inks on top. And look at that. They did not smudge at all. So once they're down and they're reasonably dry, you can add more media on top and it will not smudge or smear. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see kind of around here, you can see it fairly well, that the ink in the stamper actually kind of repelled the spray ink. This is Dilution's spray mist, and it actually kind of repelled it. So and then I just kind of played a little bit in my journal, and I just added, this wavy line. This actually looks really hand-drawn and really painterly, but as you can, I just rolled it across, so it was super fast, which I love. Let me see, I think there's another one in here I did. Oh, you get to see a little bit of my journal, my art journal. Oh yeah, here. So here I use that daisy to kind of just frame this out and make a quick border. So anyways, that is the story of Sew Stampers, and they are by We Are Memory Keepers. I'm going to play a little bit more on our way out. Really fun for mixed media, dressing up your stationery, adding a little zhuzh to your cards and your scrapbooking projects. So, oh, it's closed. Snap. There we go. So, check them out. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Also, give this a thumbs up if you found it helpful. And I'll do my best to get back to you. So, thank you so much, friends, and have a crafty day.